What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh man. Thanks for you guys stopping in. The few people that do stop in and check on me every now and then. I know I don't upload as often as I probably should, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not even a point in this YouTube thing to even remotely even begin to take this thing seriously. You know what I mean? I got about like few people watching at the most and a few subscribers. So like at this particular point, man, how's shit going? I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. Man, I'm headed to the post office right now to go drop off these little packages that, you know, a few sales or whatever, that happened over the course of yesterday. Merry Christmas, by the way, and happy holidays for everybody. You know what I mean? If you don't, Happy New Year if you don't see me again, which, you know, that's pretty iffy. If I feel froggy, I may throw in another video here and there and, you know, get on here and talk some stuff, whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, I mean, things wasn't great these past couple of days. Yesterday and the day before, I don't know what happened. It seemed like a light switch just went off on sales. I don't know. I mean, I'm really curious to see like how everybody else did in the past couple of days once it became Christmas Eve. How sales were over Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I'm really curious to know how other people have been doing, but I gotta keep it all the way gangster with you, man. Like sales like went off a cliff and died, man. I don't know what happened. Like I was like, what? I woke up, man, the next day and I was just like, what? Christmas, I woke up and I was like, what? I woke up today and I was like, what? I mean, it's like night and day between like a normal stuff. Even during summer slowdown, I didn't really have days like this. You know, they say something slow down, but actual reality, like over the summer wasn't really all that bad for me for sales. It was nowhere near close to what I experienced the past couple of days. I really don't know what had happened. I just really felt like, man, something has definitely gone wrong or been tampered with or whatever the case may be, you know. And I don't know if you guys experienced this with eBay, but I have experienced like this glitch where somebody orders something and then they want to cancel. You know, of course I'm going to hit approve, because why set yourself up for a return when you know it's going to happen? Why, you know what I'm saying, encourage a return or an unhappy customer anyway, you know? And I have free returns. So why would I set myself up? But anyway, I don't know. I've been having these situations where people would cancel and I would hit approve, and then it'll say that I denied. You know what I mean? And then it sets the customers off. And then one customer emailed me back immediately, like within like 3 seconds of the glitch happening, and they were just like, I don't know. He said something to the effect of like, look, I'm gonna return this thing anyway, blah blah blah, this, that, and the other. And I was just like, hold on, pal, like what's going on? And then I look in my messaging and it said that I declined. No, I did not decline. I did not decline a darn thing. And I don't even understand like how, he said he bought the wrong bag. And I'm like, I'm confused. How do you buy the wrong bag when there's pictures, there's descriptions of this particular bag? I don't know. It was just weird. And I don't know. I mean, part of me was like, what I'm saying, I was kind of like just in a sour mood anyway, because what I'm saying, there's some other things going on, you know what I mean? But anyway, I don't know, like, what I mean, the way that happened the past couple of days, like, really, really made me nervous. And I really, to tell you the truth, man, I'm really being extra cautious to how much extra inventory I buy, how much stuff I actually buy, and how much money I spend. Now, there's no more me sourcing every single day. I'm not sourcing every single day, and I'm not going out buying buying stuff so I can continue listing every day. What I am doing, I'm pulling up to the post office now. But besides all that, what I am doing, I am going back and seeing what listings that are old, anything that's like over 10 months, I say like 10 months and up, I'm going back and rechecking all the listings that are 10 months old and up that hasn't sold, and I'm going back and I'm relisting this. I'm like, I am cutting down overhead. I'm taking notes from the much larger companies, and what they're doing is cutting down and getting lean, cutting down overhead. And their biggest overhead is employees. So with that said, since I'm not the biggest employee, I don't have, my biggest expense is obviously not employees, because I'm a one-man show. My biggest expense is going to be inventory and packing supplies. Inventory and packing supplies and things, believe it or not, all of the things that are like slipping through the cracks and not selling, that's been hanging around on your shelving unit, and they are taking up space and living at your place for rent free, they gotta go. All that stuff that's been living for rent free for over a year and a half, 2 years, it's got to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting eviction notice on all you items. all the items that ain't moving and ain't selling, for that's been sitting on my all on my shelf, taking up all this space for years at a time, you're getting gone. You're getting cut. You're getting either liquidated out, clearanced out, cut off. If it ain't good enough, you're going into a garage sale. And if you still don't sell at the garage sale, that's the last straw, you're going in the garbage, or maybe back to the Goodwill. And I really don't want to take it back to Goodwill, because to be honest, you know what I mean, I ain't going to take it back to the same Goodwills that I source at, and then I have to go back and I have to be looking at the same stuff. I don't want to look at these items ever again. Any of these items that don't sell for years at a time, no more. No more keeping things for 2 years, 3 years. All like a lot. No extra stuff. That is like probably one of the good things. You gotta get your space back. No more of this like going out and getting a bigger space and all of that stuff. That's it. 1,000 to 1,200 square foot of space should be plenty enough space. If you need more than 1,200 square foot space for your inventory, you might want to rethink some things and change some things up, because something's wrong. Like if you got that 1,200, 1,300 square foot space and you're not making enough money and things are not leaving, you need to start liquidating things out, do the sell similar thing, relist it, and get it out of there. I mean, it's time out, man. We got to take notes. Pay attention to the economy. Pay attention to like how the market is moving. I'm telling you, you have to pay attention to the market of how things are moving with everything you're selling, because what you listed it for year or 2 years ago, if it's a good item, it should have already sold. I think we as resellers get attached to our items. I mean, including myself, because when you're out there picking, you know what I mean, and you're picking item by, you're picking piece by piece, you know what I mean, to gather up your inventory and everything like that. You're putting like a lot of, you're invested. You know what I'm saying? You're putting in time. You're putting in your gas money. You know what I mean? And everything like that, and your money. You're putting so much into like the things that you source, that you become attached to it. It's pretty hard to not become attached to inventory that you put so much investing time and energy in sourcing for it. But the realization, though, you gotta let it go. Don't hang on to stuff that's not selling. You know what I mean? I mean, if you got the space for it, cool. But you know what I mean? You have to draw the line somewhere of how many items you're gonna let slip through the cracks. Because These Goodwills and these thrift stores, they ain't playing with you. They not playing. They ain't playing no games. It is absolute cutthroat down at these thrift stores. So before you pick anything, you better make sure you do your homework. Make sure you do your homework, your resourcing, and learn how to check sell-through rate. Because I'm telling you, it's go time out here, man. Only the strongest going to survive out here during these times. Only the strong is going to survive out here these times. And for the smaller sellers, you got to get big. I watch numerous amount of other YouTuber resellers, and I notice an ongoing trend. The ones that are doing well, I mean really well, let's keep it all the way real. They have minimum 2,000 items. Minimum. I haven't watched a YouTube channel yet that didn't have a store size of less than 2,000. A lot of these YouTuber resellers that are doing well, that's really getting this money out here. If you really want to get this money out here, you got to get your inventory up, and you got to get your units up. You know, you got to get your units up, man. You know, and you have to you definitely got to pick very carefully. Pick very carefully. Don't be going grabbing any old thing to try to get big either. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna grow at the speed that it's gonna grow. Just, you know what I mean? Still work hard, still do your thing, but pay attention to how much money you spending out here versus to, you know what I mean, your sales and everything. You know what I mean? Don't operate from a deficit. That is, I mean, you can do what you want. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and try to tell a grown person what to do. But be very careful with the operating from a deficit standpoint. Be very careful out here, because this economy is in the toilet. Absolutely in the freaking toilet. And my beliefs on the slow sales, and it's probably going to be slow. It might be a little bit unnormally slow until tax season hit, because people went all out for Christmas and to buy gifts and everything like that, and people are already in debt. So, you know what I mean? You can't really gauge the economy by people shopping. People are getting credit cards and they still gonna shop. The people are nowadays, like, they got the attitude, they're gonna do whatever the hell they want to do, you know, regardless. But, you know, they only gonna go in debt and buy, like, the stuff that they really want to buy. That's why it's very important to do your research and pay attention to the sell-through rate. And pricing is even more critical. Make sure you're pricing your items competitively. Price your items competitively. Pricing is very sensitive right now. And you might want to turn on those accept offers on if you ain't got it. If you ain't got it turned on, you might want to start accepting offers. Because I'm telling you, this is like fourth quarter, real time, fourth quarter in any sport. So that, man, things are gonna be a little bit tight, man. So y'all gonna have to buckle up, and you're gonna have to make some very, very smart decisions moving forward in your business. That's it. I'm about to get up on out of here, man. Y'all hang in there, man. Stay hustling, stay grinding, and I'm gonna holler back. Peace out.